Welcome back to the random modeling series. Today we are going to be modeling a cork and a bracelet. So thanks for watching these videos and let's get started. Starting off with the prompt cork, we're going to make up the actual cork here using a cylinder and scaling it in a way that makes it look in the cork shape, a little smaller at the bottom. Now we're going to work on the texture here with making it a browner color with the color ramp and play with the noise texture to try and get a reasonable cork pattern on there. And then we'll use displacement to try and add a little more details. But again, we just need to make it really small so that the details are a little less chaotic and more just simple and cork-like. I think it's a little too dark, so we're going to fidget with the colors, and that's pretty good. My plan overall is to make a bottle and throw the pumpkins in it. So we're going to model out a bottle now, which isn't very difficult because that's pretty much the shape of a cylinder. And I'm going to try and make it like those Met bottles that have a message in a bottle, like in every story ever. I like that. I just cut off some things accidentally, but that's easy enough to fix. Just fill that, cut a hole in there, and we can throw the cork right on top there. If we snap it, scale it down, that's literally perfect. Add a glass texture to that, and that's exactly what I want, honestly. Now we move the pumpkin inside. It's just copying pumpkins and dropping them in. It's not much more to say here than I like that. Maybe that bigger pumpkin looks a little awkward. Maybe I'll move that around. And I think it's looking pretty good. Other than that, move them around. I don't think I want to stack it too high up to the top, so that doesn't look great in the shader, but once it's in the render view, it looks okay. I don't think this little label I'm adding looks very good. Maybe if I add color differences up on the tops? No, that's not great. I'm probably just going to get rid of that and hope that the bottle just does well enough. Now on to bracelet. This is one that I really didn't have a great plan for, I don't think. So I just made a circle and deformed it a little, and I think we're going to put little beads around it. This scene isn't really what I envisioned it being. I think I really envisioned it being more of a integrated, not just me throwing things down randomly, but I'm okay with how it's turned out. I think I've learned, and for the next one, I definitely think that I can make it a lot better than this one is. Now I'm going to add a texture to the bead. I think glossy, give it different color options, and I'm just going to duplicate it because I can't figure out how to make curves work right now. And there's really not much to talk about, so let's cut ahead through this. Now that we have all the beads set up, I'm going to work on the circle that we deformed and sort of turn it into the string around the bracelet. And also, I think the beads colors weren't really as I wanted them, so I'm going to fidget with that a little bit. But now the bracelet, I think just making it translucent does everything I wanted it to be perfectly, and this is the final product.